Hey everybody, welcome back to our flight across Canada in our custom Airbus A320 Executive Edition. We're sitting here in Quebec at the Quebec airport, and we're leaving the province of Quebec, Quebec City, and we're heading down to the province of Ontario, Toronto. And we got pretty full VATSIM for the way. So Montreal Center's pretty stocked, although I think the one we want's not online. I've got the next one, so we'll give him a try once we're ready to go, and we'll see how that runs. But let's get the aircraft up and running. The flight sim's parked it kind of funny here at the gate, but we'll jump on board, get the aircraft up, and we'll get ready to head out. Alright, we're on board the aircraft. She is very much cold and dark. So let's start getting her up and ready to go. Everything looks fine. So we'll get the batteries on. External power is available. So we'll kick that on as well. Brake pressure is up. Cockpit lights, we'll get a notch of dome light going on in here. It's kind of dark and gray out here today. A lot better down in Toronto at the moment. Let's get the panel lights up. So we're finally getting some nice spring-like weather in the Toronto area, but it looks like Quebec has been under a bit of cloud. So we'll turn these up. Get everything up and ready to go. There we go. Solar panel lights are up. Instrument lights are up. We'll test the APU fire system. She's good. Don't need the APU at the moment. Crew oxygen supply can come on. Cockpit voice recorder test is now done. Nadir's 1, 2, and 3 starting the alignment. Put the exterior lights on. Seatbelt signs to auto. No portable devices sign is now on. Put that to auto. Emergency lights are armed. Aircraft temperatures, we'll leave them in the middle. It's kind of a middle day. Fuel pumps are confirmed off. Engine 1 fire test, engine 2 fire tests are done. Flight directors coming on. And the barrel. So the barrel for us here at Quebec City is currently, check my notes, 2971. So a little bit of a low pressure here. 2971. That's probably why it's so dark with the clouds at the moment. We'll kick that up. 2971 is set on the barrows. EFS is set 10 arc and don't need constraints. FCU, we're on a direct out, so we're just going to climb to 38,000. We'll see if ATC gives us an alternate when we contact them. Speed, we have no speed restrictions, and heading will set when we're ready to go. Radio. So at the moment, 128.75 275, I think, is the one we have to contact. We'll see if it is. Turn that over for the moment. He's still online. All right. Let's start getting everything set up here. Cabin crew, whenever you're ready, you can start boarding.
Air Canada 27, good evening. Just want to ask, is it employee monitoring?
Didn't like
Air Canada 27 Montreal, good afternoon. Say again, please.
Just want to know if anybody is monitoring Ottawa Airport, GYOW, or is this online?
You're supposed to be with me, sir. Advise when you're ready to copy your iPhone clearance.
Okay, thank you so much. I just don't never know when it's monitored or not. Just Air Canada 27 requesting clearance.
Air Canada 427, clear to Toronto, departure Ottawa 4, flight plan route, runway 25, squawk 0361.
Alright, so that is now in.
Air Canada 27.
Just listening to confirm that we do have somebody online here.
Bye.
Alright.
Air Canada 27, confirmed.
So we're flying from
departure.
Quebec to Toronto, and YXU is London, Ontario. That is our alternate, flight level 370. We are
Runway heading 5,000, expect vectors, yes.
very light.
Air
Let's get my
Air Canada 27, readback is correct. Question started
Zero
at your discretion,
fuel
call
weight.
back for tech.
43
Andy, Ditchy 30, re-established
501, and our center of gravity
Ditchy
is
30, contact tower, 119.9, Buffalo.
23.85.
Oaks Tower, Bus 1, Ditchy 30.
Okay, what did I get wrong? Really don't like that zero fuel weight, do you? 3501. No. 01 slash 23.9. Yep, you don't like that. We're very light.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I would love to welcome you aboard our flight. When you find your seat, please be sure to place your larger carry-on items in the overhead bins and smaller items underneath the seat in front of you. Unless you're in the front row, please place all of your items in the overhead bins. If you have any trouble finding a location for your carry-on items, please let a flight attendant know and we would be happy to assist you. After you put your carry-on items in the overhead bin and it is full, make sure you close it as a courtesy to other passengers. Also be sure that the aisle is clear and sit down so that way other passengers can get by you. If you are seated in an emergency exit row, please review the exit seating responsibilities and the safety card provided for you. Please make sure that you are able and willing to perform these actions. If you're not, please let a flight attendant know so that way you can be reseated. Now's the time to get out any last-minute text messages if you need to, but we ask that once we depart from today, you put away any laptops or tablets.
Okay.
Thank you and welcome aboard.
43.5, 23.9. How's that work? That's better. Alright. So what happens when you don't fly airplanes for a bit. You can kind of forget the formatting of stuff. 54.4 is fine. Trip wind is a headwind of 65. There we go. So that's all set. Flight plan today. We're going to be departing runway 24. There are probably going to be off on this one, which is basically like 4 miles out straight line type of deal.
Good afternoon, ladies and
Sounds like
gentlemen,
everybody's
and
on
welcome
board.
aboard flight 01 with service to Toronto. Our flight time will be roughly 1 hour and 17 minutes. Now that the cabin door is
18,000
closed, please
feet,
make sure that all
flaps 1
devices are in
takeoff,
airplane mode and your
and
large
we
devices
are
are now shut down and stay.
1.0 up
Please
on
fasten
the
your
trim.
seatbelt and make sure that all
We are going to be
tables and
flexing
seat backs are in
to
a full upright
67
and locked position
degrees,
for departure. Cabin
and
crew
that will
secure
give
doors
us
for
a
departure.
121, 122, and 126 on the departure.
Okay, 27 request that.
Air Canada 27, runway 25, the altimeter 2980, taxi the apron. Bravo, call back short of Q5.
let's
Air Canada 27.
give them a call.
25, altimeter 2980. Apron to Bravo, hold short 25.
Montreal Center, good evening. This is Airbus Charlie Golf Delta Foxtrot Delta on the ramp at Quebec, looking for a clearance to Toronto.
Charlie Golf Delta, Foxtrot Delta, Montreal, good afternoon. You're clear to Toronto, departure Quebec 6, flight plan route, runway 24, squawk 0354.
Cleared as filed using the Quebec 6 departure and squawk 0354 for Delta Foxtrot Delta.
Delta Foxtrot Delta, read back is correct. Call push and start at your discretion. Call back for taxi.
We'll call for taxi, Delta Foxtrot Delta. Alright, so we're push and start our discretion. We're going to push that in. So there's our squawk code. And we'll just check our flight plan again. Again, runway 24, and we're doing the Quebec 6 departure, which is what we have plugged in, and we'll be able to see it up here on the flight plan itself. And our approach at the moment, what I have planned in is the ILS for runway 23, and coming in on the IMBA 3 Alpha. We're going via New Deck. Let me just see. Just gotta see where Nudek is. Calvary, Vapu. Yeah, sure, we can do that. Alright, so the route's in. Everyone is on board. We'll go back to there. Alright, so we have for our clearance, the IRSs are in alignment. We'll check out our plan. So, as you can see, we're going to be taking off on 24, doing the departure out to the YQB VOR, and we're going to fly the flight plan up and around, and we head southwest, pretty much straight down, and then come down this way, and then we intercept in Toronto and basically straight in on the ILS. So that is looking all nice and good. So we'll set that back, go back over there, and that's all set up. So everything's done. Takeoff briefing is done. Squawk code is set. So we'll kick up the APU.
Air Canada 27, up and short on 25.
Air Canada 27, call back airborne, winds 230 at 12, gusting 18, clear for takeoff 25.
Air Canada 27, clear for takeoff. We'll call back on takeoff.
Alright,
Montreal Center, Empress 654, looking for IFR at Winnipeg.
Empress 654, Montreal, good afternoon. You're cleared to Winnipeg, departure Ottawa 4, flight plan route, runway 25, squawk 0350.
0350, Empress 654, thanks.
Empress 654, confirm Ottawa 4 departure.
Yep, Ottawa 4, flight plan route 25 for the runway, and 0350 in the box, Empress 654.
Empress 654, read back is correct, push and start at your discretion, call back for taxi.
Alright, so we're going to push back, we're going to go tail to the right.
654.
And then the end of the runway is just down there, so it's not too far. You can see the flags blowing. It is gusty here, and a fairly strong wind, so we're not too worried about that. Alright, so we are good on the APU. APU bleeds coming on. Turn on the fuel pumps. Sternum power is now disconnected. Call ground.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead, flight deck.
We are ready for pushback and engine start.
Roger. Release the parking brakes, please.
Alright, parking brakes coming off.
Parking brakes released.
Pushing back.
Alright. So we're not going back too far. Just going to basically clear the truck and then we'll swing the tail around. And that should get us nicely set up for the taxi. So the weather's become nice, so as we continue this adventure, as we head further west, the weather will be better. Hopefully get some nice scenery. Now this is kind of a commuter route that we're doing here, usually between Toronto, Montreal, Toronto, Quebec City, and then down towards Windsor. That's the main rail corridor as well, kind of where most of the business stuff goes.
27, identify your
You
altitude.
can start your engines at your discretion.
Air Canada 27, 1400 feet now.
Air Canada 27, climb 3000 at 3000, direct to Key on course.
Alright, we're good to start engines, so bleeds are on, ignition, and starting engine number 1. Lock the back door.
We suggest that you keep the seatbelt fastened throughout the entire flight as you may experience unexpected turbulence. There are several emergency exits on this aircraft. Please take a few moments now to locate your nearest exit. In some cases, your nearest exit may be behind you. If we need to evacuate the aircraft, floor-level lighting will guide you towards the exit. In the event of a loss of cabin pressure, an oxygen
Pushback
mask
complete.
will drop
Set
in front
parking
of
brakes,
you.
please.
Start the flow of oxygen,
Yeah,
pull
set
the
the
mask
brake.
towards you, and place it
Parking
firmly
brake set.
over your nose
Roger.
now.
Okay, the tow bar is disconnected and the equipment is clear. We will see you on the right-hand side with the pin.
Thanks,
Alright.
and you can disconnect and go to hand signals.
Thanks. Have a good flight. See you
If
later.
you're traveling with children, now's the time to pick your favorite one. But secure your mask and then assist others. Keep your mask on
Alright,
until
clock
a member
is
of the crew
ticking.
advises you it's safe to remove it. In the event that the pilot decides to take us for a swim,
And the
a
engine is
fashionable
spooling
life
up.
vest is located in a pouch under your seat or between the armrests. When instructed to do so, open the plastic pouch and remove the vest. Flip it over your head. Wrap the straps around your waist and buckle at the front. Pull the strap to tighten.
Good start, engine
To
number
inflate
1,
the vest,
starting
pull firmly on the
engine
red
number
cord
2.
Only when exiting the aircraft. If your life vest does not inflate automatically, blow into the mouthpieces for manual inflation. Each vest is equipped with a whistle and light. If necessary, your seat cushion can be used as a secondary flotation device. Please securely stow all personal items. Make sure your seatbelts are fastened and seat backs and tray tables are all in their full upright position. We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight, and that includes vaping. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying the smoke detectors located in the lavatories is strictly prohibited by law. All of this information can be found in the safety card located in the seat back in front of you. Please read it and let a cabin member know if you have any questions. Thank you for flying with us again, and we hope you enjoy your flight.
Alright, back to the cockpit.
Air Canada 27, confirm your direct to Key.
Air Canada 27, I'm still trying to get up to 13,000.
Well, you can proceed to Key. It was at 3000.
Air Canada 27, proceeding directly to flat course.
Alright, so engine 2, good start. Igniters back to normal, and APU will come off. So auto brakes on to max. Spoilers armed. It's ground spoilers.
Air Canada 27, contact Toronto
Flaps to
124.67. Have a good
NTI's
flight.
not required. Flight
Air
control
Canada
check.
27, 124.67.
Left,
Thanks for all your
Right.
help.
Neutral, forward, back. Neutral, left, right, neutral, and we have brake movement. Steering pin has been disconnected. That is confirmed. Pitch trim was 10 up. Is set. Rudder trim is neutral, and we are now ready to taxi. Montreal Center, Airbus, Delta Foxtrot, Delta, ready to taxi.
Delta Foxtrot Delta, runway 24, the altimeter 297 on, taxi the apron, Delta Echo, callback short of 24.
Taxi APRA Delta Echo, hold short 24, and we'll give you a shout. Delta Foxtrot Delta. Okay, so we're good to go. Brakes have been removed. Some power. So we're not going up to Alpha. We're going to stick here on Delta, or on the apron itself. And then we're going to head up Delta, which is over here. Let's get our view a little bit straighter. We're very light, so we're going to accelerate quickly on the taxi. And again, it is a very, very short taxi. The cabin crew and TO config is done.
Cabin crew, take off.
Again, we're taxiing up here. There's no one else here at the moment, but it is busy airspace. All right, here's 24. All right, brake on. See, before takeoff checklist, cabin crews notified exterior lights are all on, and strobe lights are on, wing lights are on, nose wheel to take off, anti-ice not required, packs are on, one TARA set above, weather radar is on, predictive wind shear is on, weather mode is required, and we have no blue. Montreal Center, Airbus Delta Foxtrot Delta, holding short 24, ready to go.
Delta Foxtrot Delta, call back airborne. The winds are 340 at 4, clear for takeoff to 4.
Clear for takeoff, we'll contact you once airborne, Delta Foxtrot Delta. Alright. Bit of power to get us out there. Winds are going to be from the right and fairly strong as well. Put heading in manage mode. We'll hand fly it out for a bit. And we're going to fly the departure as filed. A little gray here. Sun's probably going to be setting shortly. They're an hour ahead of me. I don't know why that flipped to that back view there for a second. I've seen that before. Alright, so we are set to go. So we'll click the chrono. Engine's up to 50%. Engines are stable, brakes off, and 2 flex. Man flex, SRS, and nav. Hold her on the center line. It's 100 knots, and we're up. Gear up. You're down to about 15%. Throttle levers to climb. Make the turn. Nose down to about 12% for acceleration. Montreal Center, Airbus, Delta Foxtrot Delta with you, passing through 3200 for flight level 380.
Delta Foxtrot Delta, identify, climb flight level 240, proceed direct inbound on course.
Climbing to flight level 240 and proceeding direct to Udbam and then on course for Delta Foxtrot Delta. Alright. Cuts that corner. Flaps up. Speed brake in. Kill that dome light. And the turn-offs and taxi lights can come off. And go on autopilot 1.
Delta Foxtrot Delta, climb flight level 280.
Flight level 280, Delta Foxtrot Delta. So we're going up to 280 now. Climbing through the cloud. A little bit of weather around here, not too bad. Looks like we got some ice, so we'll throw on the anti-ice. Alright, thought we wouldn't need it, but I guess it's cold enough in the air that we did.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now passed 10,000 feet. You may now turn on your
10,000
larger
feet, landing
portable
lights are
electronic
off.
devices. This is also a
Wing
reminder
lights
to
are off.
seatbelt fasten while you're seated and do not congregate in the galleys or near the lavatory. This aircraft is equipped with onboard Wi-Fi. If you wish to connect to the Wi-Fi, you'll be directed to
Yeah, we'll go with the
small key
seats
for internet
off.
access. We do offer complimentary in-flight TV thanks to our partners. Connect to the Wi-Fi and you'll be able to access our
And we'll set standards since we've been cleared to a flight level. During our acceleration here.
The flight crew has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. You can now get up and move around the cabin. However, we ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened when needed in case of unexpected circumstances.
So as I mentioned, it's a very busy airspace around here right now. Toronto's mostly up. I got approach to partner, tower, ground, ATIS, delivery. Whoa, there we go. Wow, look at those clouds. Not sure where that artifacting is when we get really close, as you'll see. We see it as we punch through here. Oh, that wasn't bad. See at the odd time. It's 111.5, and we're going to want 116.55. Throw that in there. And 237. May change, but we'll throw that in for now. There we go. Up above the clue, that is some pretty heavy icing there. Getting yourself up over the clouds. And looking good on both sides.
Delta Foxtrot Delta, contact Montreal, 13, friction 123.92. Have a good flight.
Sorry, was that 123.92?
Stay firm.
Roger, 123.92. Have a good day. 123 and 92. Montreal Center, Airbus, Charlie Golf, Delta Foxtrot Delta, passing flight level 200 for flight level 280.
Montreal Center, Canada 883 with you, trade, sir.
Okay, one at a time. Airbus Delta Foxtrot Delta, Montreal Center, low climb, level 330 for now.
Flight level 330 for Delta Foxtrot Delta.
Montreal Center, Canada 883 with you, trade, sir.
Okay, that's Canada 88380.
Canada 883.
Should be making this turn here.
Is Canada 7311 with me?
I was just about to call in. Montreal Center, hello. Arcana 7311, flight of 320.
Okay, 7311, Charlie Hello, squawk 4524.
4524 on the squawk for Arcana 7311.
So I'm just looking here at Toronto.
Is Canada 840 with me?
And there is 13 aircraft ready to depart and 60 in the system to arrive. So quite the flow of traffic into there right now.
Montreal Center, bonjour, Canada 840.
Anyway, we'll give you some views and I'll get back with you when we get closer to our descent. And we do our descent briefing. So over in the cruise here, we'll briefly go through our approach. You can see we're basically straight lining in. Over Ottawa is where we're going to start in on the arrival. And that's going to be over the waypoint of the TAC. And then we come down basically to IMBA. We got to be here. This is the start of the actual star. This is our inbound routes. And then we have to be at 8,000 at the pucks. That's going to be about 100 miles out.
Montreal Center,
we'll start our descent. Then we make the left turn down to Duda. Then it's a right turn onto the approach into the runway, which is pretty simple here. 3,000 foot intercept, and we come in and land on 2-3. If that may change, they said they were using 2-3 and 2-4 right. We'll see how that ends up when we get there. We've got all this plugged into the computer on the plane, so we'll see what happens. And the briefing's done. We will chat again when we start our descent.
Delta Foxtrot Delta for sequence, fly heading 310, and when we're ready, descend flight level 240.
Heading 310 and descending flight level 240, Delta Foxtrot Delta.
Delta Foxtrot Delta, roger, and what's your current Mach number?
We are at 0.78.
Roger, so maintain Mach 0.78 for now.
We'll maintain Delta Foxtrot Delta.
Connie 473 for sequence, maintain Mach 78 or greater.
Alright, so that's our descent.
0.78 or greater.
We're being sequenced in now. We're coming in behind
UPS 318, maintain Mach 78 or less.
474.
78 or less, UPS 318, thank you.
So we're going to maintain our current Mach speed. .78. So we're kind of on vectors now. Fortunately, the stars dropped a waypoint on the way in, so I'm going to probably have to do a little bit of manually shuffling around here to get us going properly.
Delta Foxtrot Delta, make a left turn heading 240, when able, direct Amoeba.
240 and direct Amoeba, Delta Foxtrot Delta. And once we roll out of this, we'll go direct Amoeba. So that CCOP should actually be Dugda. Not sure why it gave me an odd one there. So we're coming up between this Connie 473, which is a 747, and the UPS 767. That's going to be behind us. This is kind of a spacing maneuver to slot us into sequence. I don't see him out there. Coming up for 240, so we will just go direct Amoeba now. It's 96 miles. Keeping that Mach 78. We shouldn't be dropping at such a high frickin' descent rate. Wow, that was drastic. Just realized it was doing that's because we're so light. She just dropped like a rock. Should have had better control of that. we'll keep our speed up, and they'll slot down and around us. Next time we'll do it at about a 2,000 foot per minute descent, a little bit more reasonable. No wonder I couldn't see anybody. They're up above me. Anyway, we're 123 miles from the airport. Oh, there he is. That's that Connie 473 there.
Delta Foxtrot Delta, maintain speed 290 knots per sequence, descend 8,000, altimeter 2983.
Descend 8,000, altimeter 2983, and can you give me the speed again?
The speed would be 290 knots.
And maintain 290 knots for Delta Foxtrot Delta.
Connie 473, below the transition altitude, maintain 290 knots or better.
So we're going to go to...
Low transition altitude 290 or greater for Connie 473.
Roger, and I mean the speed transition, not the 180.
Affirmative, Connie 473.
290, and we're
Air
going to go
Canada
over
1856
to
requesting further descent.
3.
Canada 1856, arrival now, 1328.
1328, Air Canada 1856.
Air Canada 22, when ready, descend flight level 240.
Level 240, Air Canada 2.
So we're going to quickly grab the ATIS at the airport. (170) at 14. 170 at 14.
UPS 318 request descent.
UPS 318, you were clear 240 when ready, so descend flight level 240.
Throw the ice,
Okay,
the ice
sorry,
on.
240 UPS 318.
It's because it's cold and we're going to the clouds.
Air Canada 22, maintain Mach 0.79 or less.
Mach 0.79 or less, Air Canada 22.
And we're going to set you to a 2,000 foot descent this time.
Air Canada 133, contact arrivals 1328.
1328, Air Canada 133, good day.
Good day.
So the arrival they're using (1328). Dial that in. And 328. Keeping our speed at 290. Sending down. So we're coming for 18,000, so seatbelt signs will now come on. Anti-ice is on. TCAS is below.
Ladies and gentlemen, the seatbelt sign is now turned on, so it's time to return to your seats and fasten your seatbelt.
UPS 318, maintain speed 290 now.
290 UPS 318.
Like a little bit of lightning there. So Amoeba, we're going to turn on 192 heading for Dugda. after Amoeba.
GPS 318, continue descend 8,000, altimeter 2983.
We go out to
8,283.
Should be more of a square pattern here than it is showing. Put the engines back on normal now.
Canada 22, descend 8,000, altimeter 2983, speed 290 knots per sequence.
Sorry, say again for Canada 22?
Canada 22, descend 8,000, altimeter 293, speed 290 knots per sequence.
90 knots per sequence, descend 8,000, Air Canada 22.
Alright, we're getting close. 13.5. Toronto Center, Delta Foxtrot Delta. Do you want 290 below 10,000 or down to 250?
Below 10,000 at 250 knots would still apply.
Roger, Delta Foxtrot Delta. Alright, so we're going to go down to 250. So to know if you wanted us to keep the speed up or not.
County 473, just confirm descending 8,000 and just see your level off at 270.
Down to 8,000, you just cleared us to 270, Connie. 273.
Okay, I thought I gave 8. Apologies.
It's all good.
Alright, so we're going down to 250 now. We're through the clouds. See some of the lakes of southern Ontario. Some really cool cloud layers here.
Lufthansa 20 might, yeah, correct, Lufthansa 20 might on flight level 430.
Lufthansa 20 Mike Heavy, Toronto Center, hello. Continue flight plan route.
Say again.
Continue flight plan route.
Confirm, continue on flight plan, Lufthansa 20 Mike.
Affirm.
Alright, we're 70 miles out from the airport now.
Toronto Center, very good evening, Alitalia 118 with you, inbound Pergi, flight level 400.
Alitalia 182, heavy, good day, expect runway 23, when ready, descend flight level 240.
Well, that's kind of screwed up now. Alright. So it looks like we got another low layer of cloud over here. I'll shut this off for now. So we're through 10,000 feet, so landing systems will come on, landing lights will come on.
UPS 318, request to step away for 30 seconds.
Taxi lights on, runway turnoff lights
Yes,
are on.
318, Roger. Just reduce speed to 250 knots beforehand.
Okay, 250, and we'll call back to UPS 318.
Thank you.
Toronto Center, very good evening. Alitalia 118 with you for level 400 inbound.
Leveling off at 8,000 now.
Italia 182 heavy, good day. Expect 23. When ready, descend flight level 240.
Expect runway 23 and when ready, descend level 240, Italia 118.
All right. So we're coming up over the town of Peterborough and Lindsay and all those types of areas to the northeast of Toronto. I think that's Lake Simcoe. You can see that off in the distance under the cloud there. It's Lake Ontario off on the horizon there. Alright, so once I get vectors,
UPS 318 is back.
this is what we're doing. Everything is looking good. Rudder trims are set. Everything else is good. I got the next frequency set up. And we're sequenced in. Got the Connie 473 ahead of us, and that UPS.
Connie 473, contact arrivals 1328.
132.8.
Behind
Connie
us.
473.
Air Canada 22, speed now 250 knots.
Salto, not Canada 22.
UPS 318 is back.
Roger, thank you.
Alright, so everything is looking very good. Nice bit of, oh, that little thing just came back. A little window graphical error. Interesting. This is I think this is like Skoogog, if I remember right. Not 100% sure, but it's definitely Simcoe. Off to the right there. So after Amoeba, Amoeba, 16 miles, and then we go to Leapux. So if I go here, alright, so I can use that, and that'll tell me when I get to Leapux.
We have begun our final descent into Toronto. Flight attendants will be passing through the cabin to collect any trash one final time. Please ensure tray tables are stowed and seats are in a full upright position. Please also store any carry-on items either in the seat back pocket or under the seat furniture. Please complete all Wi-Fi related tasks and stow any larger electronics.
So it'll be 237. And we're going to switch over to. Cloudy again. Watch for the icing.
Toronto Center, Air Canada 883 with you, flight level 380.
Air Canada 883 heavy, good day, expect runway 23.
237.
823, Air Canada 883.
Delta Foxtrot Delta, contact arrival is 1328.
1328 for Delta Foxtrot Delta. Thank you, Greg.
Okay.
Anti-ice on. And we get the next frequency, which should be tower on 118.7. Toronto approach, Airbus, Charlie Golf, Delta Foxtrot Delta with you, 8,000 feet.
Charlie Golf, Delta Fox, Delta Toronto, good day. ILS 23, the altimeter 29 or 83, descend 3,000, proceed direct Calvi.
Roger, runway 23, descending to 3,000, direct Calvi, Delta Foxtrot Delta.
Roger, and indicated airspeed.
Sorry, missed that last part, say again.
Delta Fox, Delta, say indicated airspeed.
Airspeed's 250.
Delta Fox, Delta, roger.
Alright, and we're going, okay, so we're going to start down, and we're going direct to Calvi. So we can come in here, and say we want to go direct to Calvi. And the heading's back on, so it'll take us to Calvi.
Delta Fox, Delta, speed 250, or greater.
Roger, 250 or greater for Delta Foxtrot Delta.
Roger.
We're at 250. Can't go greater. Below 10,000 feet. So this is going to take us into the intercept for the ILS. So that is good news. And we can hold this for a little bit on the speed, but we're going to have to reduce.
Connie 473 Heavy, fly present heading, cleared ILS, runway 23 approach.
Present heading, clear for the ILS 23 approach, Connie 473 Heavy.
Roger.
It's not going to give us a great intercept angle. That's fine. Hopefully we'll break out of the clouds. Do a quick check on the clouds. So we're broken at 24,000, few at 8,000.
Arrival UPS 318 Heavy, 8,000.
UPS 318 Heavy, Toronto, good day. ILS 23, the altimeter 2983, descend 4,000, proceed direct Calvi, and say indicated airspeed.
4,000 direct Calvi, 2983 and 250 knots. UPS 318 Heavy.
UPS 318 Heavy, roger.
So there's 3,000 or 4,000 feet. And our intercept, as mentioned, is 3,000. Starting to see something below us. There we go.
2,500.
There's everything starting to come in now. 3,000 feet.
Connie 473 Heavy, contact tower now 118.7, bye bye.
18.7 order tower, Connie 473, thanks.
And 18.7 for the power. Oop. A little loading lag there. Alright, so landing gear still up. Cabin, we can do the cabin. Keeping our speed up. Landing gear up, we'll go auto brakes 1. It's got gear and flaps now.
Delta Fox, Delta cancel the speed restriction.
Roger, cancel speed restriction. Delta Fox, Red Delta.
UPS 318 Heavy, speed 220.
Alright, so bring you down
220,
to...
UPS 318 Heavy.
Roger.
start slowing you up. Keep you about 240 at the moment.
Delta Fox, Delta speed 170 or greater until NOAA. Fly present heading, cleared ILS runway 23 approach.
Speed 170 or greater and cleared for the ILS on the present heading for runway 23, Delta Fox or Delta.
Delta Fox, Delta correction, that's going to be 170 or greater until OMTOC.
Roger, 170 or greater until OMTOC. Delta Fox or Delta.
Ready.
Okay, so that's fine. So we'll activate the approach phase. Where are you going? No. Go back to where you were.
Toronto approach, you're Canada 22 with you 8000.
Canada 22, every Toronto, good day, altimeter 2983, ILS 23. Proceed direct Calvi, descend 5000.
Direct Calvi, ILS 23, and descend 5000, Air Canada 22.
Roger. And that's indicated airspeed.
Alright, we're 16 miles out.
Oh, we're looking at 240 knots, Air Canada 22.
Speed's coming back down to
22, heavy
210.
speed 210.
210, Air Canada 22 heavy.
Roger.
Alright, flaps 1. I'm going to take off the anti-ice. I don't think it's needed. Maybe it is. Well, there's the airport. There's runway 23, and then the 24 left and right on the south side. So approach mode is active. 13 miles out. No DME on this ILS.
2,500.
We'll see how she does coming in here. See the other guy who's exited the runway. You can see him off the taxiway there. The runway slowly coming in. We'll just hold this down to OMTOC, and then we'll go for
GPS 318, heavy speed 18. Correction, speed 170, descend 3000.
170, then 3000, UPS 318.
Roger.
Here we go, getting nicely lined up.
Delta Fox, Delta speed 170 until OMTOC, contact tower now 118.7, bye bye.
Speed 170 to OMTOC, going over to tower 118.7, bye.
Good one, thanks.
Tuning ground, which I think is 121.65. There we go. Toronto Tower, good evening. Airbus, Charlie Golf, Delta, Foxtrot Delta with you, ILS 23.
Airbus, Charlie Golf, Delta, Foxtrot Delta, Toronto Tower, good evening. Wind 170 at 14, clear to land runway 23.
Clear to land 23, Delta, Foxtrot Delta. Alright, glide slope is captured, ILS is captured, but we've got that speed restriction until OMTOC. So we'll just hold that. Still about 8 miles. On the other side, we'll ding the cabin.
Cabin cruising for landing.
So looks like 2 just took off, and there's like 3 of us on the way out, or on the way in. It's fairly busy. It's pretty cool flying over here, seeing places I know. We're coming up to the old Air Force base ahead of us here. We might have already passed that. Yeah, we've already passed that. Oh, this is the racetrack. This is Woodbine Racetrack. This open space. Anyway, we're through talk. Gear down. Flaps 2. Flaps 2 set. Speed coming down. Flaps 3.
1,000.
Flaps full. Landing gear down 3 green. Landing memo no blue. Crew notified. And auto brake set. Everything is set. We're on the glide slope. We're on the flight path, and there is no aircraft on the runway. There's that 747 off on the taxiway there.
Tower UBIS 318 Heavy, ILS 23, 170 to Longtong.
UPS 318 Heavy, Toronto Tower, good evening. Continue approach number 1 at number 2.
Continue UPS 318 Heavy.
400. 100 above. 300. 200.
Continue. A little bit of wind.
100.
And have that little crosswind there.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10. 5.
Nicely done. Control it, control it. Reversers are on. I slipped on the brake pedals there. Knots, reversers off. We're going to get off here.
Delta Foxtrot Delta, welcome to Toronto. Exit left when able, contact ground 121.65, clear.
Roger, contact ground 2165. Delta Foxtrot
The
Delta.
local time is 5:50 p.m. and it's currently about 16 degrees Celsius. You can now use your mobile devices. Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Remember to use caution when opening the overhead bins as items may have shifted during the flight. If this is your final destination,
You're off,
thank
you're
you for
off,
flying with
you're
us, and we
down,
hope to see
you're
you
up,
next year.
you're off, you're off, you're off, you're off, and you're good. Toronto ground, good evening, Airbus Charlie Golf Delta Foxtrot Delta with you, looking to taxi down to the Sky Service ramp on the infield.
Charlie Golf Delta Foxtrot Delta, welcome to Toronto. Taxi via Hotel Echo Alpha cross 15 left, apron your discretion.
Hotel Echo Alpha crossing 15 right and apron my discretion. Delta Foxtrot Delta. And we're not going over left. Alright, so we are good to taxi. I think that landing went reasonably well. There's the other guy coming in now. My foot slipped on the brake pedal there, which is why we drifted a little bit more off than I normally would have. Stay. There we go. So that's the UPS flight coming in. And there's an Air Canada coming in after him. Speed down. He should be a UPS 767. I don't know if I've got that livery or not. Probably not. Oh, he's a 747. Said he was a 767. Oh, but he made him a UPS, so there we go. That'll work. And then there's an Air Canada. What is he? 777 coming in behind him. Alright, so he didn't give us Gulf, so we're not going to use Gulf. We're going to go past this one to Echo. And we're going to the private terminal, the executives, the charters, things like that use it. So here's Echo. There's the tower. We're going, it's just south of the tower actually. We're headed. Alright, so flight directors can come off both sides. Speed. She is an idle.
Tower ground, UPS 318 Heavy, Hotel 4, Cargo West.
UPS 318, welcome to Toronto. Taxi via Hotel, Echo, Bravo, apron your discretion. Cross 15 left.
Hotel, Echo, Bravo, my discretion, cross 15 left. UPS, correction, cross 15 right, UPS 318 Heavy.
Looks like an Air Transat over there. Terminal 3. So he's coming in here at the heavy cargo aircraft. And there's another 747 waiting to go. This is where he'll be turning in, that cargo guy. Trying to see if I see anyone out here at Terminal 1. Alright, so we're going to come in, we're going to loop around, and then we will be parked over here at Sky Service. Infield parking. And then that's the de-icing ramp below us here. Alright, so he's actually going out. I mean, that's should be a real player. So what we're going to do is we're going to come this way. And I'm going to rip it around. And we're going to go back and face the over here. We're not going down towards the de-icing facility. Because technically you can't actually drive through there. Just come over here a little bit and we'll point her this way. something like this. Alright, so that is us here. So we'll get the brakes on. There's going to be... Oh, there is ground power.
Ground UPS 318, can we take a right here on Gulf?
That's awesome.
Affirmative.
Thank you.
Alright, so we'll turn the taxi light off. Parking brake is on, navigators are fine, FCU is reset, flight directors are off, auto thrust is off, NDs are it's parking. Yeah, parking. NDs are set. Dial his back over. And they're both on arc. And anti-ice is all off. AP or GPU available. GPU is available, so GPU is now connected. So engine masters will come off. Fuel pumps. Oh, there goes the logbook. Fuel pumps will come off. Seatbelt signs, portable devices signs. The beacon will come off. External power, of course, is on. Transponder's off, and everything like that. Now, will you let me? I don't know if he'll do it. Can I get baggage? And maybe the catering truck. We'll open the forward door. I don't know. Let's go outside and see what's going on. Well, there's a couple things here. Oh. Okay, so there he comes. Baggage, catering. There, everything's starting to move. Look at that. Oh. Where's the door not open? No, open the door. Now you come in. There you go. Much better. Well, partially. It's a work in progress. Anyway, guys, thanks for flying. We're here in Toronto now, my home area of Canada. And we will see what's going to happen on the next flight. From here, we're heading out to Winnipeg, Manitoba. So it should be a good one then as well. Anyway, that's going to be it for this one. Talk to you later. Bye for now.